I'm gonna share what we did. I had him plant my perennial carnations, basically dianthus, and then there's one there, different type, that needs to be deadhead. And this is a new hosta garden. Never mind the grass and stuff, because that's how we do it. I got one there from up front that we divided. That's supposed to be a Minuteman hosta, but you'll see that it's not. One there, two green ones. There's a Minuteman hosta. The coloring is very different. Oh, there it is. Then we have a hidden baby here, but even a more hidden baby there because I took it from a different plant and didn't tell Derek and just stuffed it in the dirt. And then I'm gonna walk you over there in this corner. This is our bird bath area. Never mind the flags. That's where my butterfly bushes are supposed to be, but only one came up. I guess I can show you that too on the way. So none of these came up this year. I don't know why. I don't know if it was the frost or they died, because two we planted last year, they weren't even transplanted. This is one we transplanted and it came back, but it gets a lot of water from the bird bath when I dump it. But so does this one over here, even though Derek chopped it down with a weed whacker last year. So I expected it to be little, but yep, it's about to flower soon. And the clematis is growing. Okay, over here we have a periwinkle. That's why there's a flag there so Derek doesn't mow it down, because, you know, we have grass. There's a Minuteman hosta. I love those. So I got 1 2-quart pot and I end up getting 5 plants from it. So we got one there, one there, one there, and one there. And then this one is I think this is the frost. Nope, this is the night before Christmas one, and that's the first frost one. And that's all I have so far. Is 2 new shade gardens with hostas, and I'm gonna add more in these areas that are full of holes there. Derek's not happy with how big it is, but I love it so far. And we might do a border and a couple other things with it. Oh, we'll just make this a long video. I'll show you my common milkweed garden. So here's the thing. I didn't know the roots go like 10 feet across in the yard. And I was going to have this little patch we did have dirt there. And so 2 or 3 were wild last year. And then I planted some seeds. So with that, and then they spread every year. We have quite a bit this year. I got some baby ones that didn't come up from a stem that I transplanted, and the stem kind of died, but we got some babies. And then, since I didn't know how they spread, we got some on the other side of the fence. Yeah. And that's how I found out they spread, because I was having Derek help me dig up one, and the vine or root kept going and going and going. And then over here, before the robin comes and attacks me, because this is their yard this year, we have a nest there. And then these are my lilacs. That was a beautiful weed-free, grass-free garden at one time. And they're getting bigger this year. This one's still small. I think they get different light, and that's why they're smaller. And then Derek weed whacked half of one. I'm not sure which one, but that one's still really small. And these big ones were here a lot longer. Oh, I see a bumblebee. And we got one there that might be one of the weed whack ones, but that one's been small since we got it. And they're blooming. We have flowers. And yes, I put a bee house and butterfly house on my house because that's what I do. We had 2 holes. I think we have a few more since it's been over here. I'm not sure if the butterflies use that, but there's some stuff in there. Over here we have some swamp milkweed. I bought more seeds this year, even different types, but I haven't planted them. We'll see when that happens. And some more swamp milkweed. And last year I had like 2 here and I think 1 there. They came up after, I put the seeds down the summer after we moved in here, so it would have been summer of 22, and last year was the first year they popped up. But this year, from having the plant swap stand, I got some red bee balm and purple bee balm, which they called wild bergamot, which haven't bloomed yet. I got 2 of those, and the rest are red, and they'll spread out. You don't know why, but they don't like that spot, and when it rains, it doesn't get water, so I gotta remember to water it. And then this year, at Walmart, just the other day, I saw blooming cilantro, and I thought it was pretty. I wanted to put it with my yarrow, but as you'll see, this is a hot mess. So we have butterfly weed and milkweed, and this is red yarrow back there. That's the flowers are dying. That's a pink. This is a pink that I got. This one I got this year, and this one I got this year, because last year they didn't come back or whatever. And this one came back, but it didn't flower, and it was small, so maybe next year. And I don't know if this is my Queen Charisse or the Millie Rock, I think they call it Millie Rock Pink or Rose, because the other one's Millie Rock Red. So it might be Millie Rock Pink, and this one would be a magenta Queen Charisse, if that's not a Millie Rock. I planted some last year, and I don't think the ones we transplanted did well, because we used to have a huge one right here that we tried dividing. And then my succulent, which I just bought this one and gave my friend my other one, because I promised it to her before summer came last winter, and that is lime twister. I forgot what it's called. Stonecrop, butterfly, stonecrop, and hens and chicks. And I got some hanging over there by the swamp milkweed. And then, oh, I'm sorry, I hope I didn't make you dizzy. Instead of pausing it, I kept going. This is our annual petunias. Midnight purple or something, spotted midnight purple. I can't remember what it's exactly called, but it's beautiful. And that's the backyard this year. We have lights and stuff that we're rarely out here at night. And then we have the glass fire pit that we love, that we barely do as well. And I got blue glass because I love blue. And that's it for the backyard.